I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna start the official show. Okay? Okay, this is the official show beginning now. Well, okay, people, I have been struggling so much with the form of this figure. Of course, form following function, right? This is, of course, what's happening. I opened this portal into my teenagehood where I separated from my body, and now in this painting, I am having a very hard time representing my body in a way that I can connect with. Metaphor. Really, 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 really wanted so badly to paint on the painting the figure in a spontaneous, free way, not using source material, not copying anything, and to have it come out the way that it does in my sketchbooks when I'm totally free and uninhibited and not aware of any audience. And as soon as I start painting on a motherfucking canvas, I'm painting for an audience. Even when I'm alone. I mean, double audience with you here. This whole plan for this season to paint the image that my spirit wants to see, I'm defeated. I think you'll agree with me that this is not a great image. Watch the tension that you didn't even know was there dissolve as soon as this fucking heater turns off. So I failed to be able to find the image that the spirit wants to see. I'm not there yet. Now the image that the spirit does want to see, I found in my sketchbook, as I do, where I'm free. This was the image that the spirit wanted to see. I don't know why, but it catches me. It engages me. It makes me want to keep painting on it. In an ironic twist, I am going to project. I'm going to control the image that I could only make when I let go of control. And I'm going to plaster it on this painting and go from there. So you're about to see projection at work. The projection of my freedom onto this canvas. This is dangerous, but don't worry. I'm willing to risk it all. I actually have fallen off this before, one time. So you gotta be sure to stay right in the middle. Don't go back and forth. I was quite agile as a child. I've been very depressed, I'll tell you. I've been very depressed for quite some time. And I'm really trying to experience it as like an underworld experience and believe that somewhere in this dark tunnel there's a new self to be discovered, or parts of the old self that have been lost, and I'm being called into the darkness to retrieve them. That's what it feels like. I am really in some kind of unknown territory in my psyche. Anyway, here we go. Here is the projection. It's hard to see it, isn't it? It's hard to see it through the old one. I'm trying to be reborn right now. It's hard to see the new form with the obscuration of the old form. Metaphor. All right, so watch the new head emerge as I cover up the old. Isn't that cool? What does that remind you of? It's like disappearing ink or something, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, wait, where's the new? Oh yeah, that's the old right there. Okay, that's the new. Wait, what? Oh, it's so confusing. I hope I can not blend the old and the new. I'll try to differentiate between the old and the new. I'm very much on a cusp right now, aren't I? I had a horrifying dream at the beginning of COVID, which was the beginning of my midlife crisis, which was the beginning of this new era in my life that has yet to be revealed exactly what the fuck it's about. Probably reclaiming my mysticism from my childhood that I lost. But I had a horrifying dream that I, myself, was coming after me, and I was hiding in an all-white room with just a little hook, door hook, lock, and I was trying to so quietly put the little hook in the eye screw to lock the door, because I knew if I heard me in there, I was coming for me, and that would have been terrible for some reason. It was a feeling of pure, cold terror that I was coming for me. And I was the exact same person. Makes me scared just thinking about it. Okay, let's do this. Are you so tired of seeing me redo this? I mean, I want the show to be as painful for you as it is for me. Okay, does my life force seem low, at an all-time low? It really feels that way. Pants. Bunchy pants. Oh, remember I told you that the mermaid was going to appear? A shell belt. I found an amazing shell belt, like seashell belt. That's where the mermaid is. And maybe because these legs are all fucked up, like the crotch is like so far down, maybe this is the mermaid coming back. Maybe this is why unconsciously I was like, yeah, this is the image, because the legs are all deformed. Maybe this is the mermaid energy. Mermaid pants. If you do it wrong, go with it, because some part of you knows something that your egoic mind doesn't, and maybe it's right, actually. You just don't see how yet. Oh, and the shoes, which obviously I'll do more, but look, let me make this bottom of the stump not be curved. I'm kind of referencing the whole medieval style where they didn't know how, they hadn't yet figured out how to represent form realistically. So it was, I don't know, still more in the imaginal realm. Form was not so separate from the imagination. I'm telling you, we are going to return. Mark my words right now. We are going to return to a time of superstition and magic, and that's not a bad thing. I think. Enough of this enlightenment bullshit. Look at where it's got us. Nostradamus has spoken. Theoretically, I could do everything I'm doing right now without a projection. Oops. Theoretically, but my psychology does not conform to theory. Yeah, I just can't do it. Like, as soon as I don't have some pre-established thing like this projection that I've already given the okay to, that I've already accepted because I made it in a spontaneous, free place, so it seems real. If I'm trying to do it on purpose on the canvas, you saw, I can't accept any of it. You gotta accept your limitations and work around them. to see. Let me do a little clarifying of the image. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Can anyone see what's happening here? I can't. I just can't even see what's the old and what's the new. I'm blended in between old and new. Okay, I'm gonna just quietly, just for a second, try to just be still and quiet and see what the new self might, like, see if I can get some intimations of the new old self, like the unconditioned self, like the one that before all this happened. Like before I was born, actually. It's actually before I was born. Oh, okay. It's a lot. Yeah, the unconditioned self. I almost just went into psychosis right now. It would have been too much for my body to handle right now. Let me try it again though, because I seriously just tapped into it. Okay. Okay, wait. Oh God. Okay. That's a lot. I think I'm good right here. Thank you. I am good right here. Okay. The unconditioned self is no joke. Oh God. Oh no, what's happening? Oh God, am I gonna have a psychotic break on how do you paint? Oh shit. Let's get this arm. Focus, Kate. Focus. I need my glasses to focus. Literally. There's an arm. Yeah, I like how fucked up and deformed this is. That's what I'm going for. It's all out of whack. And you know what? I'm not actually going to paint in. I shouldn't have even done that. I kind of like, well, I already did. See, don't say shouldn't have. You did what you did for a good reason. So you may not know what it is yet. So what I'm doing right now is I'm covering up all traces of the old lines, okay? I'm not coloring in all of the new necessarily. I'm only coloring in the new. Okay, this is the rule. I love rules. I love them and then I love to break them. I'm only coloring in, on the new self, I'm only coloring in the areas where I have to cover up the old self. Got it? So right here, there is no old self to cover. It's just white. There's no lines. There's no contour lines to delineate a form. So that means I don't cover it up. I leave it. I like to have, you know, some boundaries, or else I'll just dissolve into light, and it's not time for that yet. It's not quite time for that yet. Here's a little curve, a little thing, and then this comes down like that, and then it goes up like that. This is the half shirt, crop top. And look, here I am trying to copy something, but I don't know, there's something about the flow of that garment that I kind of liked, so I would like to keep that. And then the sleeve is kind of like droopy. God, do you remember? Can you just remember right now? My Gen X babies. Do you remember how it felt to have a crop top, to have a loose shirt coming off one shoulder? Do you remember how free you felt? I just had a brainstorm. Then you would have your bra strap showing. I have a bra. I have a bra. I'm gonna use a real bra strap. Maybe I should use the whole top of the bra. Look, like that. I don't know why I have this pink bra. I just had it, and then this is why. Should we do it like that? It's a little big though. Maybe we don't have this part. That part's too big. It's out of scale. Because this is not life size quite. So yeah, I'll put this little bra strap right there. But later, because now is not the time. I just need to save it for later. Oh my God. Since I'm going with medieval style, maybe I should have this in the sky. I definitely will do that. That's why this is here. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. Everything that is here should be here. That is the way a mystic proceeds. Everything that is here should be here. Everything that is should be. And I mean everything. I know you don't like to hear that because there's so much bad stuff, but that's only on one plane of reality. On the other plane of reality, everything that is here should be here because it is here. Sorry. I know you don't like it, but it's facts, man. I'm facting. Going fast, people, because we're running out of time, and I really want to get this old image covered up before we begin, or before we end the season. I mean the show. Okay? Yeah. Finding the new. Okay? We're finding the new by erasing the old. Just feel like we need a little yellow down here because we're trying to bring some of this energy down to the feet. Like I'm actually moving the energy, like that's all stuck up in the head down to the feet through doing this painting. Do you think? Could be. Oh my God, I'm totally in the mystical flow. The right hip. This is the wound to Jacob fighting the angel. I was born with a dislocated hip. And I was in traction in a hospital by myself as an infant for days. I'm fixing it. I'm bringing energy to the hip. I think it was my right hip too. Bringing energy to the right hip. Okay. Oh wait, here's where it ends. There. Okay, there's the waist, there's the hip. I don't know, I'm kind of liking these lines in the pants. I might leave those there. Part of this magic, when you want to bring life force and illumination, you got to use, you don't have to, but it really helps to use glitter. Green glitter. Oh. It's not really glitter. I wish I had powder glitter, but this is paint glitter. I don't like splatters. Don't want to do that. It's a little too abstract, expressionist, ejaculate. Not into that. That's what all those explosive paintings are about. They're just like, ugh, ugh, ugh. They're trying to free themselves through the paint. But aren't we all? It's just not going to work that way for me. Maybe that's too much of like masculine projection. I've done enough of that. Projection. Now it's time to experience flow. Here's a little second guess though. Tell me what you think. Maybe I can read your mind through time and space. I like the hand out farther. I like the arm out farther than right next to the head. And I've got it right next to the head. Shoot. It's got to be out farther. And this is also a different, this one is, I think this spells out Jesus or something. And then this one means something else. And I like this hand better. So, okay. Ooh. Isn't this nice? Isn't that pretty? I should have that down here by that should be right here. Isn't that beautiful? Oh no, I just ruined it with paint. I forgot the paint would come through. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe I can wash it. Out, down spot. Out, down spot. Oh, my guilt. I've been a bad person. I've been a bad person. I have, though. I'm so sorry. Out, down spot. Out, down spot. Oh, it's not coming clean. It's not coming clean. Oh God, it's permanent. There's a permanent stain on my soul. There's a permanent stain on my soul. No, is that it? This is half performance and half real. What do I need to do to be absolved? I was a teenage homewrecker. I was. I didn't know it was wrong. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't care. People who see themselves as a victim think they don't have the capacity to hurt people because they're already in a one down position in their heads. So they think anything they do from there on out is totally justified because they're already a victim. I did not see myself as I'm just a fucking sociopath. I didn't care. I just didn't care. So here's my flower that has been stained and dirtied. And maybe when it dries, it will be a little cleaner. Maybe then the white will return, the purity will return. We'll see. We'll see. So put it up here with the bra strap and hope for the best. Right? I don't really care about proportion, any of that stuff anymore. I've lost all sense of proportion. Good riddance. Who needs it? This is psychosis. Recording psychosis right now. In order to become liberated. Second finger. I always forget which finger's the longest. Okay, so that will be the general shape. Now come in with, let's get rid of the old. Maybe I'm being reborn right now. Maybe this painting is helping me be reborn. That's a very nice 80s pink, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my God, that just, God. Remember ordering those makeup sets with all the eyeshadow? You get all this eyeshadow. It's like set, like colored pencils, but for your eyes. And then you have to cancel it or else you'll get sent more and more. It's like the tape club. How many people owe the tape club a lot of money? Good luck trying to collect on that, right? It's hard to try to save your soul and paint and do a painting show at the same time. It's a lot to manage. A lot of balls in the air. A lot of juggling. Forgive me. Maybe that's why I hate myself. Maybe that's why. I mean, I don't. Let me rephrase. I don't actually hate myself, but you see, there is a fundamental kind of rejection of everything I do. So that speaks to some kind of bad relationship with the self. So last thing we will do is get rid of that other hand. And let's do blue because it's in the sky. And the sky, dare I say it, it's blue. Sometimes, some days, blue skies ahead. Yeah, blue skies ahead. There we go. Blue skies ahead. That's very pastel-y. That's 80s colors right there. That whole thing right there is quite. Obviously the face needs some work, but we'll get some blue eyeshadow on there and we'll fix that up. And I'm finally feeling the painting. I would like to get rid of the old axe real quick. I just want to get this, I just want to get everything that was here gone. So what would be an unexpected way to do it rather than just do more green? Can you think of something? What would be a weird thing to just put right there, like an oblong thing that might suggest something later? Okay, I'm gonna use a roller and I'll just see what colors are already on the roller and go with that. Just chance, leave it to chance. Okay, I'm leaving it to fate. Oh, well, as fate would have it, there's not enough actual paint on this. Shit. I'm gonna spruce it up with a little more, with some acrylic paint, because plain yellow out of house paint samples, that one in particular is not that, it's not that colorful, and it would be nice to have a little life mixed in with that. Oh look, I'm covering up, so yellow, remember yellow standard for illumination? I'm covering up the old axe with the illumination color. What does that mean? Does it mean something? I don't know. It's a very ugly color. I don't like that color, but I'll make it work with the rest of the painting somehow. So the axe is gone. Who knows what that will end up being? So it's stuff like that where it's just like completely incongruous with the rest of the painting that in the end, I really usually, it's like one of my favorite parts of the painting, you know, because it's just, why is that there? And it's there for no other reason than to cover up something else. So its reason for existing has been obliterated, and yet it exists. So it seems like it came out of nowhere. Metaphor, I don't even know what for, but somebody wants to think on that a little more? There's something there. I think I moved through a lot today. Am I still depressed? I'm less depressed. God, I just need to do more. I just need to like do more things. I need to try harder. Fighting for my life over here. Okay, yeah, anyway. Thank you for joining me for another episode of How Do You Paint? Strippy and I say good night.